Deep in the heart of the capital city, live from the Broadcast House studios at 44th and O, we switch on the blinding neon glow that bears their name. Jack Mitchell.
You're about to find out who I am. You're going to be on the national news.
And Dave Miller.
Don't you know who I am? You get your hands off my man.
It's KLIN's Jack and Dave in the morning.
All right, well, come on back. Jack and Dave in the morning, 1400 AM, 94.5 FM, KLIN. Happy 3rd of July, 70 degrees in the capital city. On our way to a high, as you heard, in the mid-80s. Should be a nice day. Oh, by the way, fireworks officially legal right now, so quit calling the cops.
Light them off.
As long as they're firecrackers less than 2 inches in length and it's a artillery shell. What do you say? 1 7/8?
1 7/8.
It's a very specific measurement.
Tube size, yeah.
Are they going to bring the ruler with the
Yes, they will.
millimeters out to your house to
The
measure
LPD
that?
ruler.
Okay.
You bet.
Well, it is a Wednesday, and great time to visit with Jason Peterson from Turbine Digital. I'm never going to say.
Wow.
That's not a mistake you want to. That probably doesn't help
That's
the
a
old
slip.
branding, does it?
That's all right.
Yeah.
Move along.
Turbine Digital. Dave and I are hooked right now on the app called Dumb Ways to Die. It's a game. I know it sounds violent, but it's not. Well, it's
Well, yeah, it is. It's
is
very
kind
violent.
of, but it's
You got to hear the 8-bit music that goes to it
Oh,
because it's just.
yes.
There we go.
There goes the bottom.
1985 Nintendo.
Yeah, there you go. It's
yes.
wonderful. That, and I'm on, and I do song pop. I do it's the name that tune thing, and I obliterate people at it. It's not really even fun.
I tried it for the first time last night because we were talking about it yesterday.
You like it?
I do like it. I'm not going to be great at it.
No, I'm great.
You're
at
a
it.
music trivia buff, aren't
Yeah,
you?
but you are.
Probably going into the Hall of Fame on it.
You like to punish people.
I do.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, there we go. You're gonna have the full list.
I will,
on the
yeah.
blog.
Full list on the blog.
All right. Well, there you go. What else going on? Dave, I saw you found the story yesterday about they applied for the iWatch patent now.
Well, it was disclosed that they applied for it in February in Japan. So wearable technology, and now the Senate is real upset about, well, I shouldn't say upset. They're curious about privacy concerns with Google Glass.
Yeah.
This wearable technology is really going to come to the forefront here pretty soon.
Correct. I mean, you've got the Pebble Watch that was a popular startup on Kickstarter. That's going to be going on sale soon.
What's that do? I'm not ever wearing a watch. I don't. It's got to be really, really cool. I don't know what it could do
Here,
to make me want to
I'm
wear
wearing
a
a
watch.
watch.
See, I wear an old iPod. That's mine. You guys have seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more novelty than anything else.
Okay, that's fine. But
You know.
how is it ever? If I can have a phone in my pocket, why am I ever going to wear a watch? I just want to know what they're going to do. And maybe I'll change my mind on this. I've said that about technological things before. Why would I need this? And then I do. But I don't know about the watches.
I'm not a big. I mean, I think it's going to be tough. The watch thing, like you've mentioned, because everybody carries a phone. I mean, most people I know don't wear a watch unless they're trying to make a statement. Like I've got a client that's got a watch 4 inches wide.
Right.
So that's obviously a statement.
Well, I know people are used to wearing regular watches to keep time. I understand that, but I don't even do that. But you can't type on. You're not gonna be able to type on it. You're not. Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
I'm agreeing. I mean, this whole wearable technology. We're trying to figure out what the heck, if it's going to be a total flop or if it's going to gain traction. So,
But isn't that the bridge between your laptop and your iPad, and then you wear it, and then the next thing is to implant the wearable technology? Isn't that the big deal?
Here we go.
No, seriously. I mean, that's coming along,
technology
too.
rules the world. I know.
It's going to come. Pretty
Well-
soon you'll be able to wear contact lenses instead of the Google Glass. They've already talked about that. Well,
Sweet.
what's next? You implant it into your eye, and you don't have to worry about wearing the contacts.
The idea of an inevitable. Whatever's going to eventually happen is going to happen. We just
So depressing.
watch the trajectory.
Yeah, but Congress is not only is John Bruning writing to Google, you've got other
Yeah, really.
congressmen and women writing to Google because they need to have, and I don't know what you're going to do, but you want Congress and folks are saying, look, we need to have more assurances that people's privacy isn't being violated.
Well, why start now?
I don't know what you can do, and I'm not sure what the biggest concern about it might be, but I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how to think about this. What it's even capable of in terms of privacy violations.
Well, it's, I suppose, storing information, which obviously phones store all kinds of information right now, and these companies do. So again, it's navigating the waters of what do they do with that information, and that transcends wearable technology. So that's an issue that's much bigger than Google Glass.
I think the biggest thing they talked about in the articles I read was the facial recognition technology.
Right.
In relation to the ability to take video, take pictures, and so forth. I mean, are you going to be able to walk down the street and look at someone and then, hey, there's their Facebook page, there's their date of birth, those sorts of things.
Let's look up their medical records.
Weird. How boring would that be? Oh boy, let's delve through this. Hey, look, look, he's got bad hemorrhoids. That's interesting. Boy, this Google Glass is still sure
His
wonderful.
gallbladder removed last year.
I really want to know that.
Because I'm sure at the top of his medical records, hemorrhoids, awful.
Hey, I see on the social.
Big as softballs.
Gross. I saw that LinkedIn is expanding their app on.
Oh yes.
LinkedIn is such a piece of junk, isn't it? I mean, is there? Am I missing something when I say that? Please tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay, I think we've discussed this, and I would have to agree to some level. It's like you need to have it, but it kind of sucks. I am finding it doesn't completely suck because there is
Really?
Yes, there is some.
What's the redeeming value?
Well, we post a lot of stuff for Turbine out there, and I'm convinced nobody sees it or posts on it, and they are. And they're finding out about some of the stuff we do through the posts of myself and on our company page. I can't believe
on
it.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
You know what?
Who reads it? I know.
Actually, I do.
Okay.
And
there you go.
it's weird because the online version versus the iPad version of it, they're two totally different things.
See, I've never even gotten that.
I like reading the articles from the iPad version.
Yeah,
Oh, sure. really?
I don't like the online version, trying to navigate it that way.
Totally
But
agree.
if you want to get something done inside of your page or talk to somebody, online is the way to go.
I agree.
But if you want to read the stuff, it's almost like an aggregate for
Really?
doing business.
I've never even gotten the app because I figured the website's a piece of junk already. I don't need the app, but maybe I'll try.
And I hear the opposite. People will say, I love looking at people's profiles on the app, but for the articles and stuff, I'd rather go online. I don't get that, but whatever.
They send me so many stupid emails.
Yeah,
too. It's like,
yeah,
hey,
I finally
look,
got those turned off.
you got a new endorsement or something, or you've had this friend request for 8 months. Can you please do something with it, or whatever it is? Hate it. Sorry.
it doesn't totally suck.
All
Let's
right.
just say that.
All right, well, there you go. All right, good stuff as always. Check out thisisturbine.com for more from Jason on the blog and
Yes.
whatever else is going on. And Jason, we'll check in with you again in a couple weeks. All right.
Sound good, boys.
All right, very good. Thanks so much to Jason Peterson of Turbine Digital. 8:52, Jack and Dave in the morning, 1400 AM, 94.5 FM, KLIN.